Hello my friends, and welcome back to MIKMILL. My name is Mikaela, and this is a place where we get to connect with each other through practices of yoga, Pilates, and mindfulness. Day 21 of our challenge is here, and we have a 15-minute, very amazing shoulder and neck release class, okay? A flow that is basically just gonna cater to your shoulders, fronts of the shoulders, backs of the shoulders, and your neck, and hopefully it provides you with a really sweet release. I know a lot of us hold tension in that area. There's one prop that you need. It's just something that is quite long. These are my yoga leggings. So I'm gonna use this today. You can even use like a bathrobe tie, anything that's gonna be quite long because it's gonna help us with some of the shoulder threading that we're gonna do today. And if you wanna follow along to the playlist, I've linked it below. You'll just hit play as soon as we hop on the mat together. Here we go. Alrighty, first things first, whatever prop you're using, just have it at the top of your mat. I can't believe I'm using my yoga leggings. It works, it totally works. And if you're following along to the playlist, we're gonna hit play right now. Okay, let's get started in a child's pose. So wiggle your knees out nice and wide and bring your big toes to touch. Send your hips back to your heels and melt your forehead down, reaching your arms forward, but have a little bend into the elbows just so that they can really soften down. Take a deep inhale through your nose, expand your back body. Big exhale to let it go. Good, now start to lift your head up just a little bit, forearms start to lift up as well. And thread your right arm underneath of your left shoulder. Let your right shoulder and right side of your face drop heavy on the mat. Feeling into the back side of that right shoulder. Breathe into it, friends. Inhale. And exhale. One more deep breath in. And a full breath out. Good, now start to lift back up. Reach that right arm forward and thread the left arm under the right shoulder. Left shoulder and left ear start to get heavy towards the mat. Maybe noticing how one shoulder might feel different than the other, and that's totally okay. I'm right here with you. We seem to have a dominant side, right? But we're just gonna really bring our intention of release into both sides of the body. And no judgment. Just knowing that showing up here for yourself is more than enough. Let's take one more breath in. And out. Good, come back through to center and then start to press yourself up to a tabletop position. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Now I'm going to invite you to do something quite interesting here. It's a little scapula work, and it's going to invite a bit of heat into the shoulders, the backs of the shoulders and the scapulas, but that's going to help provide a bit of a release as well, okay? So you're slowly going to try and drop your chest down, and imagine you're squeezing a cherry between the shoulder blades. Good. And then keep the arms straight the whole time. Push the floor away and feel the space you create between the shoulder blades, lifting up. Good, try it again. So your torso stays still, arms stay straight, lowering chest down. Imagine your shoulder blades are coming to touch. And then push, push, push back away. Good, this is protraction and retraction here. Lower the chest down, shoulder blades come close together. Push back away. Feel them separate, stretch, 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 and back through to center. Lower your belly, lift your tailbone, lift your chin. Big inhale. Exhale, round through your spine and tuck your chin into chest. One more cat-cow. Inhale, belly lowers down, gaze lifts up. And exhale to round. Come back to neutral and then sit back on your heels. Grab your lovely prop and take it out nice and wide, okay? We're gonna reach the arms up overhead. Have your hands fairly wide to start and start to reach the arms back in behind you. Here we go, threading through the shoulders, reach back all the way down towards your low back and then lift them back up. Try to keep your wrists nice and straight, just up towards the ceiling. Good, we're gonna do this a few rounds. Whoo. There's always one part of this where it feels quite sticky, yeah? Where you're like, I don't know if it's gonna make its way through, but it does. Try not to rush it. Good. We're creating some nice extra bit of blood flow, openness and expansion into the fronts of the shoulders, the chest. Good, back up. Now I want you to hold it back to that place where it feels really sticky, really tight. Hold. It might not be the most comfortable, but we're gonna trust our body here. Take a big inhale and a big exhale. Let the arms melt back down. Whoo. Roll the shoulders up towards the ears, back down your spine, and you can just toss your prop off to the front. Come to a tabletop. Tuck the toes, lift the hips up, reach them all the way back. Find a downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana, and feel free to pedal out your heels. Shake out your head, spread your fingers wide. Big breath in and a big breath out. Good, gaze forward, walk to the top of the mat. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Let your upper body drape heavy over top of your legs. Hang out in stillness. Let the arms just completely release. Feel that traction in the outer edges of the shoulders. Inhale, find a halfway lift, hands to your shins and lengthen out through your spine. Exhale, forward fold, plant your hands and step your left leg all the way back. Bring your left knee down to the mat, untuck your toes, rise up to a low lunge, Anjaneyasana, arms reach up overhead. Good, steady in your lower body. Now take a big inhale. As you exhale, reach your arms right out in front of you. Cross your right arm under the left and either hold on to opposite shoulders or reach your left fingers for the right thumb. Good, inviting a big opening between the shoulder blades. Take an inhale, maybe lift up a couple inches. And exhale, round your spine. Bring your elbows right inside of that right knee. Inhale to lift back up. A nice bit of a massage. Gaze goes up. And exhale, rounding, tucking chin into chest. Elbows come inside of the knee. Inhale to lift back up, unwind the arms, bring them into a cactus shape, chest opens up, inhale. Exhale, hands come down to frame the front foot. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee up, and then keep your left hand grounded. Inhale, peel the right arm up and open, find a nice big twist to the right side. Open up across the right side of your chest and shoulder. Breathe in. And breathe out. Awesome job, friends. Take a big circle with that right arm. Reach it forward, go slow, reach, all the way down to the ground, back and behind, and back up towards the ceiling. Right hand comes down to frame the front foot. Step your left foot up to meet the right and forward fold. Maybe reach for opposite elbows and take a little sway side to side. Big inhale. And a big exhale. Land back at center. Inhale for a halfway lift. Find length in the spine. Shoulders slide down your back body. And exhale to fold. Ground your hands and step your right leg all the way back. Right knee comes down. Untuck the toes. Rise up, finding your low lunge once again. Lengthen out through the spine, reaching up through the top of the head. Inhale. Exhale, arms come right out in front of you. Left arm crosses under the right, and you can reach for opposite elbows, or maybe bring the left fingertips up for the right thumb. Good. Squeezing those forearms close towards one another, opening up through the upper back, shoulders. Inhale to lift the arms, lift the gaze. Exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin into chest. Elbows come inside of the left knee. Inhale to lift back up. Go nice and slow. Maybe gaze shifts up. And exhale to round, lowering down. Inhale to lift back up and unwind the arms. Take them out into a cactus shape. Chest opens up nice and big. Spread your fingers wide. Inhale. And exhale. Hands come down to frame your front foot. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee up, keep the right hand grounded, and inhale, peel the left arm up and open, twist to the left side. Beautiful. Grounded heavy into that left foot. Open the left side of the chest and shoulder a bit more. Inhale deeply, and exhale fully. Left hand comes down to frame the front foot. Step your right foot up to meet the left. Forward fold and let your head drop heavy. This time peel all the way up slow. Rising up. Head is the last to come up. Reach your arms up overhead. Big breath in. And exhale. Arms melt down alongside your body. Tadasana, mountain pose. Good. Make sure your feet are about as wide as your hips and interlace your fingers behind your back. You can also reach for opposite elbows if that feels better in your body. Okay, big inhale, lift the chest up. As you exhale, start to bend your knees, forward fold, and maybe the hands or the arms start to lift up and off your back body. Really let your head go. Can you intentionally roll the shoulder blades towards one another, inviting space across the front of the chest and the front of your shoulders? Good. You might start to bend your right knee and guide your right shoulder towards your right knee. Straighten it out, come through center. Bend the left knee, left shoulder comes towards the left knee. And back to center. Release the arms down. Ooh. Inhale. And exhale. Good. One more. Breathe in. And breathe out. Awesome job. Can you lift up halfway? Inhale, lengthen the spine, and exhale to fold. Plant your hands, step your feet back, but keep your hips up high so you arrive in a downward facing dog. Big inhale, big exhale. Gently come down to your knees. Good. Wiggle the knees back and behind the hips, wrists under the shoulders, lower all the way down to your belly, chaturanga, all the way down. And hang out right here. Reach your right arm over to the right side. It can either be a half T shape or you can have it bent as a cactus shape. Bend your left knee and peel over onto your right hip. A nice shoulder roll over. Let the right side of your face drop heavy on the mat. And let your left arm melt down as well. Good. You should be feeling somewhat of a stretch into the right side of your chest, right shoulder, right bicep, that whole area. A sweet release. Take one more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Find your way back through to center. Left arm can reach over to the left side, either a half T shape or that bend of the elbow, and it can be a cactus shape. Right hand beside your chest, bend your right knee, and peel over onto your left hip. Let the left side of your face melt down, and let your right forearm melt down as well. Notice if you're holding any tension in your jaw or your face. And send your breath directly into that left side of your chest, your shoulder, your bicep. Where else is that sensation traveling to? Inhale. And exhale. Awesome job. Please find your way back through to center. Bring both hands beside your chest. Gently press up and come to sit on your heels. Good. I want you to find your handy dandy prop once again. And this time, you can keep it long. You're just going to find a shorter grip on it, or you might fold it in half, whatever it is you're using. Bring your arms behind you. I'll turn around so you can see me. And you're just going to hold on to your prop so that your wrists are kind of lining up with your shoulders. Intentionally roll the shoulders up to the ears and back down. Let the chest open up. Good. Take a big breath in. Exhale, drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Good. Hold. And send some intentional breaths into the left side of your neck, all the way down to that shoulder. If you'd like a little bit more, keep this, but then start to bend your left elbow. I'll show you again from behind. Bend your left elbow, reaching that right arm over. Yeah, notice how that changes the sensation in the left side of your neck. I'll stay facing this way so you can just see what's happening behind. One more breath right here, please. Inhale and exhale. Let the arms come through to center, head comes back to center. Breathe in and breathe out. Roll the shoulders down and back. You can pull onto your prop a little bit so that you get that openness across the chest. Inhale and exhale. Drop your left ear to your left shoulder, feeling into that right side of your neck. Wiggle out the jaw. And if you want that other variation, you're going to bend your right elbow and that left arm reaches over to the left side. Good, so good. Inhale and exhale. One more breath. Bring it all the way back through to center. Head comes back to center. Release your prop off to the side. Reach the arms up. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale, let the arms and hands melt down wherever feels best for you. That's it. Thank you so, so much. I hope some of those movements helped provide you with a bit of a release and maybe something you could do every now and again. Who knew that your yoga pants could be an incredible prop? I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for being here.